I'm Marisol 23. You're joining me for Frisk Me, Chapter 19. You've rehearsed what you're going to say 1,000 times in your head, but now, standing at Luke's door, you finally realize how important these next few minutes are going to be. The difference between a real future with Luke or the chance you'll never see him again. I've been this afraid in a while. I guess I've never had something that mattered this much to me before. Of course, I only realize this as I'm this close to losing it forever. Finally, stealing your thoughts and yourself, you reach up and knock on the door as best as you can. You knock once, twice, definitely loud enough for him to hear. There's no answer. Maybe he's not home. But then, with a click, the door opens and there he is. Luke. Ava. Can we talk? He looks you up and down. Don't suppose I have much of an option. Guess you might as well come in. He moves aside, making plenty of room for you to make your way past him. There's a long pause before either of you speak, but you finally ask the question that's been burning inside of you. Why'd you do it? What do you mean? Why did you get up there and let me ask you those questions? I didn't know you were gonna ask them. Yes, you did. You knew. Yeah, okay, I knew. But not because you were honest with me. Not because you were upfront or transparent like you promised. You didn't tell me when you went to meet with Bev that you recorded an interview with her for your special. Pauses for a second, the next part painting him. I suppose she also told you my father did what he could to cover up the story. That was the real surprise for me. I had no idea. I had no part in covering up. I didn't even know my father was capable of something like that. You're not your father. The other day in my apartment, you gave me a whole speech about how I shouldn't let my parents define me. This is different. Is it? Maybe this isn't your dad forcing you into a decision, but this is you blaming yourself for something he did. He's still my dad. I still care about what's going to happen to him. Look, unless your father broke any laws making sure this didn't make it to the morning news, he's fine. He didn't. He just called in some favors he'd earned over the years. At least that's what he told me when I finally found out. The night Luke called me over to confront him. Then there's no way anyone can press charges against you or your father. Oh, well, that's nice. Thanks for that. That makes me feel so much better about the fact that I fucked up and people died. You didn't. I tried to make that clear by the end of the interview. There was nothing you did wrong. But you certainly planted the seed, didn't you? Had to make sure everyone knew a little girl and another cop died on my watch. You're twisting my words. That's not how I meant it, and you know him. Yeah, you're the victim here. Luke. Sound of his name stops him in his tracks. He closes his eyes in a moment of anguish. Please tell me what I can do. Turns towards you, his angry expression softening as he sees the tears forming in your eyes. And with that, he's pulling you towards him, his lips crashing against yours. It's hard at first, but as you let out a soft noise, Luke practically melts into you. His pulsing lang pressed against your thigh. I missed his touch for so long. No, we're here for a reason. Come on, focus. I get it. Some men are very simple. Blood only goes one way or another. No. No, we shouldn't do this. Pauses as you do, and recognition returning to his face. You're right. This is a bad idea. Guess I just lost myself for a moment. You can tell he's unsure what to do now. A few uncomfortable moments pass in silence. You should go. Was this just a booty call? We're the one who came over. He didn't call us, so no. No, not yet. What? You think you're gonna wait around long enough and all the problems we have are just gonna vanish? You and I... He shuts down, seemingly unwilling to say more, but you don't give in. You can tell something else is going on. It's more than just a special, more than the interview with Beverly and Joey. Something's hurting Luke that he isn't willing to say. It's us. Something between us that's been hurting him all this time. Luke, talk to me. Tell me what's going on between us. You can tell a million thoughts are running through his head. He's weighing every option, deciding whether or not to tell you. Finally, he relents. We both knew this was coming, so why does it matter? No relationship, remember? That's what we both agreed on. You don't want to be tied down, and I don't want the risk. And I'm not gonna put any women or woman through being married to a cop, not knowing if he's coming home each and every night. Especially not you. Why especially not me? It's the same reason you showed up to the interview, sacrificing your own reputation for the sake of my life or career. It's not that. You can't keep hiding behind the BS excuse. Damn it. I thought I could trust you. Don't you get it? You broke me down. I spent my whole life thinking I could never let what happened to Mike's wife, what happened to Bev, happen to someone I love. And then I met you. And yeah, you're a pain in my ass. But I still thought maybe. But it doesn't matter now. You broke my trust. You went behind my back. What am I supposed to make of that? His sharp gaze shuts you down and the words you sought out slip away. You got what you wanted anyway. Did they offer you the anchorwoman position, or did you take your ammunition and go to a competitor? They haven't offered it yet, but they're going to. Well, that's good at least. But I'm not gonna take it. Why? You get a sweeter offer somewhere else? Oh, stop being bitter, man. No, I plan on quitting. What the hell? Journalism is your life. You were born to tell stories. Maybe you were right. Broadcasting isn't for me. Maybe there's something I want more. Yeah? Well, there's nothing I want from you. You betrayed me. Let's just leave it at that. No way. It's too late for that. Don't play this game. You don't get to invite me in, break me down, and then decide you're still mad at me after all. Tries to leave the room, but you move to block his path. This one's hard. Do you want me to list everything I did wrong? Because I will. Doesn't respond. Here it goes. I was wrong, Luke. So wrong. I knew something was weird about Shayna Johnson incident weeks ago, and I should have been upfront about it. Turns away, but you keep going. And when I talked to Beverly and learned what happened to Mike, I should have told you that too. And the fact that your dad called in those favors, leave my dad out of it. I did leave him out of it. Did you miss the fact that I never once mentioned your family in the interview? Right, because you're clearly a moral compass. Gently place a hand on his arm, trying your best to soothe his pain. Luke, you're the one that's been telling me all along that you weren't a saint. I'm not saying I didn't act selfishly. I did. And I'll spend the rest of my life hating myself for it. But we set out to show the full picture of being a cop. And we did. Terrific! And I can't wait to get my gold star in the mail. Shakes off your hand, but you come right back. Fingers wrapped firmly around his wrist and pulling him towards you. Luke, you're a good cop. You didn't do anything wrong. You know it, I know it, and the people that matter know it. Look, I think it's time for you to go. But I'm not kidding. Don't you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm trying to say that it doesn't matter. Waves his arms wildly as his voice turns into a roar. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd apologize we'd end up curled on the couch watching your stupid special while planning our wedding? Fat f***ing chance! You can feel tears starting to form, but you hold them back. But I said I was wrong. He holds up a hand. Don't. We're both getting what we want. You can still go be a superstar journalist. Go get your damn Pulitzer Prize or whatever. And you? What will you get? Luke moves towards his front door, opening it to gesture you out. Solitude. Still have one chance. The reason you came here. The recording is still safely nestled in your purse. The recording of Beverly and the Johnsons. The one you stayed up all night editing with Mahale. The one that will show the world Luke was innocent. That he's a good cop and a good man. That's all I have left. I have to give him the recording. Luke, wait. Before I go, I have something for you. With that, you reach into your purse and pull out a small recorder. He eyes you warily as he looks at the device. What's this? It's on audio tape. Mahale helped me piece it together before I came over. Okay, I'll bite what's on it. You lick your lips, trying to convey the importance of what you're holding in your hand. It'll be the follow-up to the interview in case CBC decides to twist or skew anything. It has everything you'll need, and explains everything I just told you. That no one, not Beverly Jensen, not Shania Johnson's parents. You met with Shana's parents? You can tell he wants to start a whole new tier on this point alone, but you don't give him the chance. Yes, I met with them, and they don't blame you for anything. You're nothing but a hero in their eyes. No one, not Beverly Jensen, not Shana's parents, nor anyone in the NYPD, find fault with what you did. I've already called in every favor, every contact, at every competing network I know. If CBC doesn't air it after the special, they will. They'll set the record straight. It'll show the viewers what took me way too long to understand. That you truly are America's hero. Not because of what you did or didn't do, but because of what's in your heart. It's just who you are. That you'd be less of a hero if you didn't beat yourself up every day for the death of a friend and a little girl. They need to know. Everyone needs to know. Hell, I need them to know how great you are. Once more, he eyes the device. You did that for me? I did, and I do it again. I think I do just about anything for you. He closes his eyes one last time, clearly trying to work through everything in his head. The pain, risk, loss, and the love he's desperate not to feel. I'm sorry, Ava, but I need you to go. But I thought... Please, I need you to leave. With that, you gather yourself as best as you can and head for the door. You're being an ass, you know that, right? Shrugs. Right now, I don't care. Your eyes continue to hold his. Now the ball's in his court. The saying once said, if love is truly meant to be, you let it go free, and if it comes back, it was meant to be. I won't come back here if you don't want me to. He flinches at your words. Maybe that's for the best. If that's really what you want, I won't fight you on it anymore. He doesn't say anything. His eyes refuse to look into your own. You press your lips together and nod once, and with that, you walk away. As the door shuts behind you, you silently say goodbye to Luke Moretti, the police officer who stole your heart, then barred you from his world. And with that being said, I hope you all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down in the description below, links to social media, Discord, a few links to support me and my channel. And without further ado, thanks for watching, and hope you all have a good day. Peace.